This might be one of the most unhinged Israeli tweets I've ever seen. He's not Israeli, but like pro-Israel tweets I've ever seen. It's kind of interesting. If you notice, like, our discourse in America is so fucked on Israel-Palestine that it seems like our commentators actually have more unhinged opinions than most Israelis do, because the Israelis actually have a pretty good understanding of the situation. I think most of them understand you can't just actually cleanse like 7 million people. Like, it, just from a practicality standpoint, would they like to? Yeah, probably. But like 80% of them, 90% of them would like to. But they know that like that's not really that feasible, and if they want to, they should probably try to keep it under wraps for as long as they can until they actually manage to get in a position where it's actually doable. But look at this tweet. This guy is a managing editor of the Babylon Bee. He's a Christian. Remember that was when we read this. As far as I'm concerned, Palestinians have lost their right to self-determination, self-government, territory, and national identity. Force the Arab states to take them, split the population between Egypt, Qatar, Syria, Iraq, and the rest, and end the entity altogether. This is the most compassionate solution for everyone involved, including the Palestinians. The ones who want to live in peace will finally be able to do that. So what is he saying when he says the ones who want to live in peace will finally be able to do that? Because he's not, like, he's saying cleanse them all. And then here he's saying the ones who want to live in peace will be able to finally do that. Unless he's saying they'll be able to live in peace in Egypt, Qatar, Syria. I think maybe that is what he's saying. He's saying they'll be able to live in peace in Egypt, Qatar, Syria, Iraq, not in Israel, though. So this guy's just advocating for the ethnic cleansing of 7 million people, and it's just perfectly fine to do it, you know, and keep his blue check mark. Meanwhile, anyone criticizing Israel or going too hard gets their blue check mark taken away. He gets to keep his blue check mark, gets to get 2 million views for advocating for ethnic cleansing. Like, it's really interesting because I don't see anyone making feeling emboldened to make pro-ethnic cleansing arguments for any group of people other than the Palestinians. Like, if like, I mean, let's just switch this with like Jewish people. Like, if someone in America said, as far as I'm concerned, Jews have lost their right to self-determination, self-government, territory, and national identity, force the I don't know how to fit Jews here. Actually, here, let's imagine we are Adolf Hitler during Nazi Germany. This is literally exactly what he would have said. As far as I'm concerned, Jews have lost their right to self-determination, self-government, territory, and national identity in the state of Germany. Force the European states to take them, split the population between, I don't know, Britain, Russia, France, Poland, and the rest, and end them altogether. That's basically what this tweet is. This is Hitler speak. This is saying, well, this group of people, some of them did some bad things. Now it means that all of the population, lots of them being children, by the way, like 40% of Gaza's children, force 40% population of 40% children to leave. And the thing is, no population is going to accept getting cleansed. They're going to fight back, and then you're going to do what they've been doing in Gaza for the past, because, you know, Hitler didn't start off with, oh, let's kill all the Jews. He just wanted to get rid of them at first. He was using these same exact arguments. Why won't Europe take them? Germany is this small. It's the same arguments Israelis make. Israel is such a small territory. We can't handle all these Palestinian refugees. And it's just bullshit. This guy has the same morality barometer as Adolf Hitler does. He doesn't even see it. Maybe because he just views Palestinians as lesser because they're brown or Muslim. That could be it. He's Christian. Some Christians have a weird reading on the Bible where they just are so subservient to Jewish people and Israel. It's odd. So that could be why he is completely fine with just cleansing 7 million people. It shows this guy's morality. He doesn't have an issue with ethnic cleansing from a principled stance. He just has a problem with it on a pragmatic, like on whether or not it would actually be for good ends. So he's open to ethnic cleansing. It's just he just needs to be convinced in situations that it could be useful. So in this situation, he's like, oh, look, as far as I'm concerned, fuck it. Cleanse them. Who gives a shit? I mean, yeah, this is pure evil. This guy is vomit inducing. Let's see. There were some funny quote tweets. Action! Minister Goebbels has an important... Wait, I need to do a German accent. Attention! Action! Minister Goebbels has an important announcement. Basically, this means attention. He's calling him basically Goebbels, which is just very accurate. I mean, same rhetoric they were using. It was very interesting, actually. When I was listening to his episode on Germany, he was reading out a diary. I think it was a quote. I think it was a diary quote from Goebbels, and it sounded dead on for how people talk about Palestinians. Like, it was like one to one. Like, I was literally like, I was feeling like kind of like, it was like chilling how close it is. And yeah, it's crazy that people like this are allowed to advocate for ethnic cleansing. Meanwhile, if anyone ever advocated for example, doing this to the Jewish population in America, they'd be instantly deplatformed, debanked, never be able to get a job again because it's an evil position to hold. But, you know, talk about Palestinians like that, fuck it. I mean, it's totally cool. That just shows how disgusting our discourse on this topic is. It's disgusting. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.